Howdy guys, it's Joy. So I thought I would take you guys along for my ride today. I have lots of driving to do and I thought I would share how I support myself financially. It's always kind of a curiosity for people and I really never have gotten into the details of it, and because I'm just doing a short video I'm not going to get into too many details, but at least it might give some people some food for thought and maybe feed a little curiosity. So it started about 5 years ago. I was working, I worked seasonally. And for those of you that don't know, I am by training, I'm a CPA. I have really only worked as a quote-unquote CPA for a very short period of time, just enough to get licensed. I started working tax season when I was living in Austin, Texas, and that's when I bought my first travel trailer. And what I decided to do at the CPA firm I was working at is to just work tax season. I hoarded all my money. I didn't spend anything, and I live really frugally, so I don't need a whole heck of a lot to live. I just need enough for rent and food, really. The rest of it I kind of figured out, and that worked out really well. And then I decided I wanted to go to Santa Rosa, so I took a job in Santa Rosa for a startup, and I knew pretty quickly within being there that that travel bug wasn't going to go away. And I look at every part of my job and think, how can I make this remote? And so on the side I was researching ways to sign documents online and ways to tap into the computer remotely. That sounds bad, but it was really positive. Making a company more efficient is a win-win no matter what. So even if this company had said to me, Joy, we don't want you to work remote, so we're going to find someone else, I would have already made that position more efficient and left it better off than when I arrived. I really think that's kind of a thing in life, is that if we give more than we expect to receive, then typically what happens is we receive more than we expect to receive. And it's hard for people a lot of times because there's that tit for tat built into us a little bit, like, well, I'm not gonna do this for these people because they're not gonna do it for me. And I think that gets us caught up in the cycle of lack. It's kind of living our life through lack, just thinking that there's not enough for everybody. There's not enough to have it all. And I guess that's just not an approach I take anymore. I take it from the standpoint of, what can I do to make this situation better for them? And inevitably, it always works out for me better too. So I approached this company and I said, I would like to work remotely, and here's how I propose we do it. Let's give it a trial. Let's just try it for a couple months and see how it goes. If it's a problem, I'll create a solution. And they said, okay, fine. They weren't, I don't want to say they were excited about it, because they were not excited about it at all. They were definitely hesitant, but I had already proven to them that I'm worth it. I think that's the thing, is you got to prove to places that you're worth it. It worked great. It made us so much more efficient. I cost them less at that point because we were just more efficient, and so it was really a win-win. I got what I wanted, and they did ask me after 3 months when I'm coming back, and they did want me to come back into the office, but it worked out. And then what happened was they started referring me out, and I started getting referrals from other people, and so it was just sort of a leap of faith, and we hold the vision of what we want, I think it really can happen. Now, over those years, all of the years, actually for the last 10 years, I've been really working on building passive income, and I actually traded for quite some time in the Forex market, the foreign exchange, which is the dollar, the currencies. And I did it actively for 5 years. I was really active. I made a lot of money and I lost a lot of money. And I finally found a robot that I really like. It's a program that just makes money for me every day. So I have a lot of passive things that I've been building over the years, and I am now switching gears even more. I have invested money that I would have in my own home into a rental property, and so now what I'm trying to do is build income so that I don't have to work hourly. The key is to going remote is working for a small company giving it your all, making yourself so valuable that they don't want to let you go, and then finding each step that you do in the day and turning it into something remote. I mean, nowadays with the internet, it's just so possible. Really, any office job can be made remote. So there you go. Hope everyone's doing well, and we'll talk to you soon.